Tell me if this sounds familiar. Your friend just got another tattoo. A coworker is planning a full sleeve. Your feed looks like a wall of inked skin. And you're still completely tattoo-free. People joke, they question it, they look at you like you're hesitating instead of choosing. And maybe the quiet doubt hits you too. Is something wrong with me for never wanting one? That question lingers longer than anyone admits. Here's the twist. Some people don't avoid tattoos because they're scared, boring, or close-minded. They avoid them because their psychology works differently, not just in preference, but in how they think about time, commitment, and who they're allowed to become. And that difference affects more than skin. It touches decisions, regrets, and even relationships. We spend so much time explaining why people get tattoos, self-expression, identity, rebellion, but almost nobody asks the opposite. What kind of person never feels the need to make anything permanent on their body? And the answer isn't comforting, it's revealing. Let's start with permanence. We live in a world where people sign 30-year mortgages, commit to lifelong marriages, and raise children without blinking. Yet for some, a small tattoo feels heavier than all of that. Not logically, psychologically. Psychologists call this future self-continuity. Some people feel closely connected to who they'll be decades from now. Others don't. If you struggle to imagine being the same person in 20 years, getting a tattoo can feel like making a decision for a stranger who happens to share your body. Think of the friend who got a skull tattoo at 19 and now hides it under sleeves, cringing at their younger self. That's what this tension looks like in real life. Skipping tattoos isn't indecision, it's anticipation. People like this are unusually good at imagining future regret before it happens. But there's a shadow here. Overprotecting the future can make living in the present harder, delaying choices or leaving opportunities unclaimed. Then there's identity. Some people have a fluid identity orientation. They don't see themselves as finished. Identity is evolving, alive. A tattoo is a declaration. This matters enough to freeze it forever. But what if adaptability feels safer than certainty? For them, staying tattoo-free isn't empty, it's open. Yet at some point, not choosing becomes a choice. Missing a relationship, hesitating on a big career move, or even avoiding defining yourself entirely. Social perception plays a role too. Even in a tattoo-friendly world, many run a silent cost-benefit analysis. Will this affect my work, my family, strangers' opinions? People without tattoos often engage in impression management. They care deeply about controlling how others see them. That control can quietly become control over identity. Imagine laughing off a coworker's teasing about your blank skin, but feeling a little judged. That's the subtle social friction at play. But not every tattoo-free choice comes from fear. Some people treat their unmarked skin as a philosophy. Not indecision, not avoidance, a conscious decision. Like minimalism, but for identity. Psychologists call this intrinsic identity orientation, the belief that who you are exists without external symbols. These people carry meaning internally. In a culture screaming, "Express yourself," choosing not to participate becomes a quiet, intentional rebellion. Here's the paradox. Meaning doesn't need a medium. Some of the most emotionally rich people you'll meet don't wear their values on their skin. They carry them in memory, behavior, and relationships. You don't forget your mother's face because you didn't tattoo it on your arm. Absence of a symbol doesn't equal absence of depth. The psychology of people who never get tattoos isn't simple. It's future-focused thinking, identity fluidity, social awareness, and sometimes fear, all woven together. And that's why it matters. Sometimes the most revealing thing isn't what people choose to do, it's what they're protecting themselves from choosing. So here's the real question. Are your choices truly yours, or are they quietly choosing you?